The buzz is building from the sports-crazed town of Boston, Massachusetts. The Grizzlies taking on the Celtics. For the Memphis Grizzlies, playing just over .500 ball the last 10 outings, but they think they can play even better. Celtics, Grizzlies is next, right after this. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jaren Jackson.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And here's Memphis' starting group. Williams is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Jackson, and it's Jordan in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, the two J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then it's Derek White, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Cooper in at shooting guard. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Now White, outside Tatum. Here's Cooper, and here's Brown for 3. Nails it from 3.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Pass to Jordan. Now here's Williams. Throws it up high, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch it. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And here's Memphis. Right wing. Driving in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of this game.
Jordan taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Both good from the line that time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Cooper. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disrupted. Jackson was all over that. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. play with about a minute and a half gone by. White looking it over. Back to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Jackson. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
Morant, the pass to the bulldozer. Williams with it. Pass to Morant. Here's Madison. Memphis needs to get off a shot from deep. Jordan. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Cooper. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. The offensive rebound. Claxton. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Tatum against Williams. Pass to Morant. Fires for 3. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Second shot opportunity, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a 2-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Celtic fans, get loud right now for Celtic Entertainment.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Celtics. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference.
Well, right now for Boston, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around and waiting and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
Here's Cooper. Williams defending. Outside, Brown. Drives to the hoop. Tatum from long range. Hits a three-pointer. Tatum's got 5.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Left side, Williams. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And the Celtics in possession here. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. It's intercepted. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Morant. Pass to Williams. And here's Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Morant looking around. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 5. White with it, guarded by Morant. Here's Cooper. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to White. Screen by Claxton. Shoots. Memphis with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Williams passes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Assisted.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 7. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Here's Cooper. No good on the 3. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 15-5 run. From deep, Jordan. Oh, my goodness!
Shot's
He'll
good.
go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play.
Shot's good.
Hit. Jaylen Brown picks one up. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Boston making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Celtics trail by 11. Tatum looking it over. Pass to Strus. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Max Strus at the line for 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And Strus drops them both. Memphis leading by 9. Now here's Morant, taking command on offense when they need it, putting up 21 a game. Pass to Williams. From the wing. Now Jordan, 3-pointer. Claxton with a rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here's Cooper. He's scoreless. Pass to Tatum. Fade away. And no good. And here's Memphis. They're on a 19-7 run. From deep, Jordan. They grab their own miss. Madison. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month. The Grizzlies in 5th.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Outside Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass. Tatum's gotten his third basket of the night. And here's Morant, 15 in his last outing. Pass to the bulldozer. Now here's Williams. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Morant against White. Here's the three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson with it. He played a great game against Indiana. To the paint. The fadeaway. And no good, trying to use the glass. Celtics trail by 11. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Fires the three. Cooper's shot is off.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Morant, the pass to Jordan. Here's Madison. And they get it back. And here's Morant outside. Hits the trifecta. Morant's got 7 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Cooper. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Strus with the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Tillman's checked in for Claxton. Walsh comes in for Jason Tatum. Pritchard's checked in for Cooper. And Anthony Simons subbed in for White. And so it's Memphis with it. They lead by 11. Here's Pippen, 15 in his last outing. Here's Jackson. And the basket is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Simons. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Pass to Walsh. Clock at 6. Back to Simons. Goes up on the baseline. The rebound by Edey.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Here's Pritchard. No points so far. And it's Simons missing. Up top, Jackson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And checking out some numbers for Jaren Jackson.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And the first one at the line is good.
And here in the first, they really are hitting their free throws.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And it's Simons with the ball for Boston. 15-point game. Pass to Tillman. Here's Pritchard. There's the triple. Smart grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jackson against Strus. That's good from Jackson on the assist from Smart. Jackson's got 6.
Smart is just such an effective combo guard. IQ off the charts. He's just fantastic at getting his teammates going.
Here's Pritchard coming in off 12 points in his last outing. That's tipped. It's stolen by Smart. Strus against Jackson. From the arc. Rebound Boston. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
Yeah, they were swept in this matchup last season, running against expectations.
It's deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Pippen.
2 minutes.
Still without a bucket. Over to the wing. Here's Edey. Six on the shot clock. Smart against Simons. Lets it go from 14. And it's Smart missing. Celtics trail by 17. Simons outside. Pass to Pritchard. 1:25 left in the first quarter here. The shot off that time. And here's Memphis, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Here's Pippen. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Pritchard, the pass to Simons. Pass to Walsh. Outside Strus. They still need this. He buries it from 3. Give him 8.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Grizzlies lead by 14. Smart looking around. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Jackson outside. Over Strus. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Boston's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the 3-point line in this first quarter. Simons outside. Pass to Pritchard. Launches a 3. No good that time. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Grizzlies up by 16. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Grizzlies lead by 16. On the court for Memphis. G.G. Jackson is out there with Jackson. Then it's Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Williams in at the 2. Here's Jackson. Count it. Good. Jackson's got 10.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Brown with it. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Simons. Goes up on the wing. Buries the jump shot.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
The Grizzlies shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Edey. Down low. Here's Jackson. Hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 16. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And here's Memphis. They led by as many as 18. Simons against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Simons. From deep, Morant. Boston pulls it in. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Memphis making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. That one misses.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Williams from long range. Jackson on the wing. Tries again. That's short off the rim. Celtics trail by 13. And here's Strus outside. Pure from three-point range. Strus has got 11.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Williams finds Jordan. Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 17.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Strus. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Outside, Williams. Back to Morant. Outside, Williams. Jackson with a screen on Strus. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. Cooper's checked in for Boston.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Morant against Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Memphis no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
The quick look, no good that time. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Memphis. They've got a 9-point lead. Simons against Morant. Jackson Right side from 18 feet away. That one is off. Boston on offense. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Up top, Brown. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
Grizzlies lead by 7. Jackson outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. From the top of the key. Rebounded by the Celtics. On the wing, Simons. To the middle. Here's Cooper. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Vince Williams.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Simons. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. Here's Wells. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Celtics on offense. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. White on the wing. Down low. Here's Tatum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Morant, the pass to Jerome. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Brown. Back to Jerome to stop the drought. He drops it from range. Jerome's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Celtics trail by 5. White, the pass to Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
That one misses.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
And the second free throw is good. Now Morant, 7 points in the game. Jackson outside. Pass to Wells. Jackson outside. Right side Morant. Tries it from 19. Jump shot is good that time. Morant's got his third basket on the night right there.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Here we are in the middle of the season. Let's see where the Western Conference standings sit. Taking a look at Memphis. Hasn't been a banner year thus far, but they're clinging to that 8th spot in the conference.
You know, for Memphis, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Here's Cooper. Inside. Here's Brown. Oh, Brown just throws it down.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Pass to the bulldozer. Poke loose. To the inside. Wells, that's good. Wells has got his first 2 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Tatum passes to White. Here's Cooper. Here's Hauser. Drains the triple. Hauser's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Memphis leading by 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Tillman's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Morant. Off the inbound, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Morant against White. Pass to Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And he's good on the second. Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game. Pass to Wells. Jerome on the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And White has got the ball here for Boston. Trailing by 4. Here's Hauser. Up top, Tatum from about 19. And that's good for 2. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And here's Morant. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by White.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Hauser can't get it to go. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Wells, that's good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's Cooper. Pass to Hauser. The 3. Fires in the triple. Hauser's got 6.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. Here's Wells. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Assist.
Give him 8.
Santi Aldama.
Tatum with it. 13 points in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding. Just a force on the backboards.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Personal foul. Team is in.
Guarding Tatum is just a major problem.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. And Boston with some changes. Walsh comes in for Tillman. And Pritchard is subbed in for Cooper. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Morant. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Memphis leading. To the paint. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by White. Pass to Wells. From downtown. It's hauled in by White. Boston has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. There's the block. Here's Wells. Give him 8. Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Pritchard. And over the last month, these are the teams that have been getting it done on offense. Second, the Grizzlies.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Boston making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Smart comes in for Jerome. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. Pass to Edey. Jackson with it. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Tatum from long range. Rebounded by Pippen. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Tatum. Here's Hauser. 6 points for him. Back to Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal
It's going to go on Santi Aldama. This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. Rebound Boston. Now Tatum. He's got 16. Tatum drills the 3.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Grizzlies trail by 3. 1:52 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Edey, hounded by Tatum. They need this. And the layup is up and in. Edey's got his first points of the night.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Walsh. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot is up. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
1:04 left in the first half of this game. Here's Hauser. Off target from outside. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's Pippen. Yet to see a basket. Down low. Tipped. Strus against Smart. And it's Strus off the drive. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Max Strus at the line for 2 shots.
Free throws dropped for Strus. So both teams changing it up here. And he makes both free throws. Here's Pippen. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Tatum after the basket by Memphis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
He's gone 7 of 10 from the free throw line tonight.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Tatum nails both of them. Memphis trailing here. Here's Pippen. Still no points. It's Jackson, high post. Tatum's there. Jackson can't get it to go. Now here's Tatum. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Celtics out in front, leading by a point. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far.
He's been hunting for a shot pretty much all first half, and why not? The results speak for themselves.
From the naked eye, he just looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
Ernie, what is a naked eye?
I was just about to say, isn't the eye always naked?
It is.
Well, no, if you put glasses on.
Ooh.
Or glasses like clothes. Eye clothes. Let's start a new company, Kenny.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
All of them have serious talent. And they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys get on a roll, they don't stop. They pile it on. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The Grizzlies shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Derek White, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Cooper in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Cooper. Brown with it. Puts it up. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Brown's got 10 points. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Outside Morant. Back to Williams. Now here's Jackson, hounded by Tatum. Now Jordan. Pass to the bulldozer. 6 to shoot. Williams from long range. And the three-pointer goes. 5 points in the game.
Jackson with the dime. The guy is just so skilled.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Outside, Brown. Screen by Claxton. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Morant. Williams up top. Pass to Jackson. Here's Madison. He's guarded by Claxton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Memphis. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Outside, Brown. Grizzlies with the rebound. Madison's got rebound number 8 now.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Jordan finds Williams. And there's the lob. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Outside White. On the wing, Tatum. Inside. Here's Brown. Look at Brown. Getting it done inside.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
At the line for the Grizzlies. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Cooper. Outside, Brown. No good from outside. Jackson outside. And here's Morant outside. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Cooper passes to White. And here's Tatum. 5 to shoot. Brown, a screen on Jordan. Tatum with it. Guarded by Morant. White for 3. Some solid defense from Jordan.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
The bulldozer passes to Morant. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Cooper. Boston, no good that time either.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Jackson, pass to Jordan. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Assertive move. You could tell the game's heating up a bit.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Some changes for Boston. Hauser, he's checked in for Tatum, and Pritchard is subbed in for White. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Cooper. An easy 2 on the layup. Cooper's got 5 now.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Here's Wells. He's got 10. Outside Morant. Aldama outside. That 3's off the mark. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Brown against Jackson. Here's Cooper. He's got 5. He shoots it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Vince Williams. Had a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Walsh is checked in for Boston. Hits both from the stripe. And here's Morant. He's got 9. Jackson outside. Here's Wells. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 5. Brown with it. He's got 12, and he drives in.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. He's off on the first.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Jerome's checked in for Memphis. He hits the 2nd from the line. Grizzlies lead by 4. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. And another three from Memphis.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brown looking around. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Jerome. Jackson with it. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 9-point Memphis lead.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Jerome. Aldama outside. Pass to Wells. Here's Jerome. 4-3. Boston pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the shot goes down.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
Memphis leading by 7. Here's Wells. 16 points for him. There's the drive. Ooh, it's stolen away. Brown passes to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Cleared away by Wells.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Back to Jackson. Cuts off the pass. Brown downhill. And the jam by Brown.
That's you on defense there. You can't give Brown this much room for takeoff or it's going to be a problem.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Aldama. Here's Jerome. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Been really strong at the line since the break.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
For Memphis, Ty Jerome, taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the second. Here's Pritchard. Simons outside. A step back shot. And he hits the jumper.
Boy, Simon's jump shot is pure from anywhere on the floor.
Grizzlies lead by 4. Pass to Edey. Here's Jackson. Driving inside. Second chance effort. Stolen by Strus. Now the Celtics on the move. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Strus. And now it's just a 2-point Memphis lead.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pippen, pass to Jerome. And here's Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting for Memphis. Jackson taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Pritchard. And Memphis also making a switch. Jordan's checked in. Good on both. Now Simons. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's Pippen. No points yet. There's a screen. Shoots over Simons. Another shot. Edey, that's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Simons. He's got 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
First free throw is good.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
And so Simons nails both of them. Memphis has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. And he lobs it up. It's tipped. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Simons with a rebound. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Brown. For the lead. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Smart. Defense is right there. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it.
Celtics ball.
And here's Boston. They're on a 13-5 run. Simons outside. It's Brown on the wing. Again, the miss by Boston. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Jordan, the pass to Smart. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Every team in the league, all 30, would love to have a player like Marcus Smart. He's always looking to set up his teammates and play lockdown defense.
Now here's Brown. 17 points in the game. There's Simons with a 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. Jackson outside. Pass to Smart from behind the arc. And Smart nails the triple.
Not giving an inch. Smart with the answer three.
Jackson against Brown. It's stolen. It's Smart on the wing. Now Jackson, defended by Brown. That's good from Jackson on the assist from Smart. Smart has got 4 assists now tonight. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And here's Simons outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Pippen. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Edey. Shoots from the block. Claxton with a rebound.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And here's Brown for 3. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
I mean, once he crosses the timeline, you need to pick him up. He can drop it in from way back.
Fires away from way outside. The shot no good. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by a bucket. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Boston trailing. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Jackson out there with Vince Williams. And it's the bulldozer in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Memphis on D. They led by as many as 18. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Outside, Williams. Jackson outside. Shoots over Tatum. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Pritchard. Here he goes. Tipped. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Smart finds Morant. Left side, Williams. Simons with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Simons has got 12 points in just the second half. Simons gone 4 of 7 from the floor here. Pass to the bulldozer. Williams against Strus. There's a screen. The 3 ball. They get it back. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Jackson, left side. Kicks it out to Smart. This one for 3. On target from range. And now a 5-point Memphis lead.
Yeah, well, Marcus Smart, when you talk about basketball IQ, those are one of the things that he does. Sets a good pick, gets himself open.
Now here's Tatum. Fader on the way. Another one falls for Boston.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge it.
Memphis leading by 3. Outside, Williams. And he lobs it up top. And Williams punches it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Over Jackson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Outside Morant. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots. Strus grabs the miss.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Pritchard, no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Outside, Williams. Left side, Morant. Tough points from Ja.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside Tatum. Yes! And the foul! It'll be on G.G. Jackson.
And they've really relied on him down the stretch.
And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis.
At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line, shooting 1.
That one misses for Tatum. Memphis leading by 3. Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. Driving to the basket. Strus grabs the miss. Strus has got 4 rebounds now. The Celtics have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Pass to Jackson. Over Strus. Rebound Boston. Now here's White. On the wing, Tatum. Pulls it from 20. Boston again missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Outside, Williams. Pass to the bulldozer. Fades away. And that's off the glass and in. Madison's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Now here's Simons. To the middle. Here's Strus. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Following the bucket by Boston. From deep, Morant. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Celtics trail by 3. Strus against Jackson. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Jackson. And it's rebounded by the Bulldozer.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Morant. Boston with a rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The Celtics have gone 6 for 11 here in the 4th quarter. Tatum from long range. Doesn't go that time.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Williams misses.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Morant against Tatum. On the wing, Simons. The kick out to White. Screen by Claxton. The shot. Boston again missing.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And here's Morant. Pass to the Bulldozer. Jackson outside. Over White. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter. Celtics trail by 5. Simons outside. Claxton with it. Tatum passes to Strus. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Madison. Pass to Morant. Here's Madison. Now here's Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes.
Assisted.
And now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Outside Tatum. Here's Strus. And there's the drive. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Strus has got 20.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Attention Celtics fans, coming onto the floor now is Celtics Entertainment. Make some noise for them. Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Let's see which section can be the loudest for a free t-shirt.
He's checked in for Boston. Cooper comes in for Simons. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Memphis leading by 5. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Good work defensively by White.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Grizzlies foul, Ja Morant. Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown. And both free throws good for Brown. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. 3-point lead. To the inside, Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Outside Tatum. Back to White. Here's Cooper, hounded by Morant. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul, 4th team foul.
And so it's Boston with it, trailing by 5. Brown inside, defended by Jackson. Brown, no good.
They've been winning the rebound battle today. Another big board right there.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
Jaren Jackson Jr., 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds now. Morant with it, now guarded by White from 15 feet away, and Morant gets it to go on the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 6 in the quarter. Boston's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Jack's up at 3. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jackson finds Morant. puts up a three. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Tatum. And it's rebounded by the Bulldozer. Memphis leading by 8. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Moran. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on White. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Boston.
One shot.
Such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
5th team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
That one's off. And he does get the second one. And that brings him within 10.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter here. Jackson down low. Tatum's there. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nick Claxton.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you. He can face you up. He can finish with either hand.
Jr. taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Jordan's checked in for Jackson. So he gets them both. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Now Simons. Claxton a screen on Moran. Pass to Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
5th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for 2, Jason Tatum.
He makes a first. And so Tatum nails both of them. 1:10 left in the game. Memphis leading by 10.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Grizzlies.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for the bulldozer.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
And Morant gets it to go.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Tatum. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Shot and game clock separated by 5. That one's wide left. Now here's Morant. Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaren. Congrats on your success.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.